Hello children, welcome back. Let us continue with our second video on chapter number 9, that is congruence of triangle. In the first video, we learned what are congruent figures. We learned that two figures are congruent if they are of same shape and size. Now, let us continue with exercise 9.1, that is we will solve some of the problems related to congruent figures. Here you have to solve question number 1 and question number 3 in your textbook. So let us start with question number 1. It says that identify the pairs of congruent figures. The equal sides and equal angles are marked. So if the figures are congruent, write the congruence in symbolic form. Let us take question number A. Here you can see there are two triangles. It is given that side LM is congruent to WU. Side ML is equal to VU and side NM is equal to WV. See, these two triangles are of same shape and size. So, I can say that these two triangles are congruent. So, the answer here will be triangle LMN is congruent to UVW. You can see that the congruent sign is written, and all since side LM is congruent to UV, we are writing it as triangle LMN is congruent to triangle UVW. Now we'll come to B1. Here you can see that both are right angle triangle. Angle B is equal to angle R is equal to 90 degree. It is given that the hypotenuse AC is congruent to PQ. Side AB is equal to RQ and side BC is equal to RP. So now these two triangles will be congruent. So since side AB is congruent to QR, I will write it like this. That is triangle ABC is congruent to QRP. That is angle B is equal to angle R here. So children, let us continue with question number 1. So there is C1. You have a square ABCD whose side is equal to 3 cm and one more square, that is PQRS, whose side is also 3 cm. So can we say the two squares are congruent? Yes, these are equal because they are of same length. So I can say that square ABCD is congruent to square PQRS. Now come to question number D. You have a triangle ABC and XYZ. After seeing the figure, you can see that angle A is congruent to angle X, angle B is congruent to angle Z, angle C is congruent to angle Y, and the sides are also equal. That is AC is equal to XY, AB is equal to XZ, BC is equal to YZ. So I can say this triangle is congruent. So we can also imagine that if I cut this triangle ABC and just turn it and place it on triangle XYZ, then you will see that B will coincide with Z. Similarly, A will coincide with X and C will coincide with Y. So you can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XZY. Now let us continue with our question number E. Here you have a rectangle in the first case. You can see the length of the rectangle is 8 cm, that is XWVU. Length is 8 cm and breadth is 2 cm. Whereas the second rectangle PQRS is having length as 8 cm but breadth as 3 cm. So This two cannot be congruent because the breadth in one case is 2 centimeter and in the second case it is 3 centimeter. So even is the figure is not congruent. Now let us come to the F1. Here we have a line segment PQ whose measurement is 30 centimeter and one more line segment XY whose measurement is 0.3 centimeter. So are they congruent? No. So the answer for this is they are not congruent. So we'll come to question number G. You have a circle of 3 centimeter and one more circle of 3.5 centimeter. Two circles will be congruent if the radii are same. So, but here since the radius are different for each case, so we will say that these two circles are not congruent. Now let us come to question number 2. Here it is given that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. They are saying that angle BCA is 75 degree and you have to find the angle QPR and also write all the corresponding congruent parts of the triangle. So we know that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So when triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, I can say that since A is written first, angle A will be equal to angle B. Angle B will be equal to angle Q and angle C will be equal to angle R. So, since angle BAC is equal to 75 degree, I can say that angle QPR is also equal to 75 degree. So, how will I write all the congruent parts of this triangle? Let me see. So, first part I wrote that since angle A is equal to angle P, so I have written the answer for the first one, that is angle QPR is equal to 75 degree. Now, second I can say that angle B is congruent to angle Q, or I can also write, if I write it like this, angle ABC is congruent to angle PQR. So, third one, that is angle C will be congruent to angle R. Now we'll come to the congruent side. So first we'll write, since AB is written first on this side, I will say it is congruent to PQ. And then comes BC is congruent to QR. And next is, I can say that AC is congruent to PR. So children, let us continue with our next problem, that is problem number 3. Here you can see it is written that if for triangle ABC and triangle DEF, you have a two triangle, it is told that the correspondence, that is CAB, is corresponding to EDF, gives a congruence. Then which of the following statements are correct? So when CA, in other words, it says that triangle CAB is congruent to EDF. So you have to find out which of the statement is correct. Come to statement number 1. It says that AC is equal to DE. So let us verify whether this is correct. Okay, so you can see here that AC is there. So is AC congruent to DE? Yes. So this is, my statement is correct. Come to the second one, B1. Here it says angle A is equal to angle F. So you can see that when the correspondence is written, it is written as CAB is corresponding to EDF. That shows that angle A is not equal to angle F, but angle A is equal to angle D. So my second statement is wrong. Come to statement number C. That is, C says that angle B is equal to angle F. Yes, it is correct. Now come to the next one, that is BC is congruent to DE. So they are saying that side BC is congruent to DE. So this is not correct according to our correspondence. Now come to E1. AB is congruent to EF. So you can see here this also is not a correct statement. So angle C is equal to angle E. Yes, it is correct according to the correspondence. AB is congruent to DF. Yes. Angle A is equal to angle D. Yes. So now the answer we can write that the answer is A, C, F, G, H are correct. Okay. So let us come to the next question. That is question number 5. Here you have to write the correspondence, that is state the correspondence between the vertices, sides and angles of the following congruent triangle. It is given that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PRQ. So I can say that angle A is congruent to angle P, angle Q is congruent to angle R, angle C is congruent to angle Q. Similarly, side AB is congruent to PR, side BC is congruent to RQ, side AC is congruent to PQ. So how we will write the answer? Let us see. So first we'll write the vertices. So since angle A is equal to P, so this will be the vertices. So I will write that A corresponds to P, B corresponding to R and C corresponds to Q. Now let me write the side. AB corresponding to PR, BC corresponding to RQ and AC corresponds to PQ. Let us write third angles. Angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle R, angle C is equal to angle Q. That is angle A corresponds to angle P, angle B corresponds on angle R, angle C corresponds to angle Q. So the B1 you can do it as homework. So the homework for practice is you will solve exercise 9.1, question number 4 and question number 5 B part. Thank you children. Let us continue in our next class.